All right, good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in this morning. We're ready to hit another week and get after it. And faith another week, faith another day. Hope you had a good weekend. So, sometimes uh, being who we know we need to be and who we ought to be, and really who we want to be spiritually, can be a little frustrating because we find ourselves, you know, not doing what we really want to do. And ultimately, deep inside, we really want to be who God wants us to be, and we want to do the things that God wants us to do, and we often just find ourselves not doing it, and there's just a real frustration. I'm reminded of the time when Jesus, and it was the night that he was arrested, and he had gone into the garden to pray, and he had taken Peter and John and James with him, and they went into the garden, and Jesus told them that y'all sit here. I'm going to go in a little farther, and I'm going to go pray. He says, and he told them to pray. He told them to watch him pray, and he kept coming back and finding them asleep. And finally he says I'm in Matthew 26, and verse 40, really verse 41, but verse 40 and 41, it says that he came to his disciples and he found them sleeping, and he said to Peter, he said, "Could you not watch with me 1 hour?" And then he said, "Watch and pray, lest you enter into temptation. For the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak." Watch and pray, lest you enter into temptation. For the spirit is willing, for sure, but the flesh is weak. Our spirits are willing, but our flesh is weak. I think we've all experienced that. We want to do, we want to be, but somehow in the natural, we just fail and we make it happen. So he says, watch and pray. So often we emphasize the idea of prayer, and obviously you have to with this verse, but I want to just touch on the watch for just a second. It's about being alert, and it's about being vigilant, and it's about, just being on your guard. We have to watch and pray. We have to be alert and pray. We have to be on our guard and pray. To make sure, we really need to. Sometimes I talk about we need to turn our spiritual senses on throughout the day. We need to try to walk with the Spirit and keep in tune with the Spirit every day. We need to try to see things the way God sees them. We need to try to, just whenever we encounter a situation, we need to try to be, I wonder what's happening here, what God is trying to do here, if anything. We need to take control and to be alert and to be watchful and to be on our guard, especially as it concerns us. Things that will try to divert us from an intention that we have, that we know we're supposed to do or want to do for our spiritual lives. And something will come in and try to divert us off of that. Happens all the time. Happens to me all the time. And we need to be on our guard and be alert to see those things as a diversion that we need to avoid, and as a diversion that we need to say, Matt, you know what? I can't do that. I just can't do it. Not right now, right at this moment. I'll have to do it in a second. So I want to encourage you this week to watch and pray. I know your spirit's willing, but indeed your flesh is weak. Get out there, faith today. God bless you guys. Love you. Bye.